Thank you so much for coming and visiting me in my studio. My name is Heather Smith, and I am a private piano teacher in Centerville, Utah. Before we begin, I'm going to open up my screen to the PowerPoint presentation. Nan Richardson asked me if I would take you on a quick tour of my studio, as well as do a little brief synopsis on my website. So this is the picture of my main piano studio. This is a home that we've lived in for the past 6 years. And when we first moved here, the basement was completely unfinished. And this is the basement level for our home. I knew that I would be spending a lot of time in here, a lot of time. And I wanted the opportunity to also teach group classes. So you will see that this is a picture of the group class, the classroom that I taught in. Before COVID, I would teach 3 to 4 beginning group piano classes every week, which was so fun. The students in the classes were between the ages of 6 and 10 years old, and they learned all of the basic fundamentals that a first year piano student should learn. As soon as COVID hit, though, I didn't quite know how to structure this on an online setting. So I opted to take a brief sabbatical from teaching these classes with the hope of teaching them again next fall because they are so fun. Okay. Now that we've been able to go back in person, our lessons, you'll see some of the setup that I changed around in my studio. In between the two pianos, I have a plexiglass wall between the two pianos. I also have an air filtration system just to help keep the students and myself safe. Half of my students' parents have still opted to having online lessons, and so you'll see that I do have all of my technology equipment set up on that desk over there. So I'm able to do like a hybrid type of lessons. Half of them are in person, half of them are online. In fact, this is one of the pictures of one of my cute little students that I was just teaching this past week. I love my students. And I hope that they enjoy their piano lessons too. Okay, so let's go on a tour of my website. On my website, I think my picture is probably covering some of the tabs on the top, but what it shows is it talks about me section, my teaching schedule, or my teaching, what I do in teaching, a calendar, and a blog. So if you don't have a website, I highly recommend getting one. This is a great way for your students, parents to know what's going on, and also for potential parents to see what you offer. This is the About tab, so the potential parents can learn a little bit more about me as a teacher. In the Teaching tab, it shows the different subjects and things that I cover in lessons. I do the Royal Conservatory, I offer performance classes, formal recitals. Now, actually, my recitals are being held online, but they were in person at one point. And if you scroll down on this page, it will talk about some of the other things that I offer, like competitions, evaluations, and the group classes. This page is the materials page. So I teach students from all levels, from a very beginner preparatory A-level student to level 10 for the RCM certificate program. And instead of telling the parents what materials they need to purchase, they can go directly onto my website, click on one of these links, and see what all of the materials they need to purchase. They can either decide to purchase them directly online. I do have a link to bring them right online to purchase that material, or they can see what the books are and go to a local music dealer and purchase it from them. Here are the studio policies, and this is a really good one to always keep updated and to share with your current and potential students, parents. On my policies, I've included my mission statement, the tuition, because, you know, especially the potential parents, they're going to want to know how much you charge, what my policies are regarding refunds and credits, what are my makeup policies, the preparation, what I expect from the parents and what I expect from the students, And then I do have a tab on the bottom about photography and publicity so that I can occasionally take pictures and share them in webinars like this. This is the page that gets the most hits, and that's the calendar. I teach 3 lessons a month, and so this lets the parents know what days the lessons are at, and that they know which week I am off from teaching. And the last tab is the blog. So this is where I've put links to our recitals and some of our fun recitals that we've been able to do now that we're online. I think the funnest recital that we've done online is our silent film recital. And I'm going to share a quick clip of that one of the silent films where the students are accompanying a silent film. So let me get to that screen and share that. Okay. If I can find it. Here it is. This is one of my 15-year-old students that was playing the opening credits of the scene. So if you are looking for something fun, some type of a fun recital to do with your students, that would be a really fun one to do. Thank you so much for visiting with me today. It was fun to share with you my studio. I hope you have a great rest of the conference.